Mario versus Link, Samus versus Zelda, Palutena versus Shulk, giant magical disembodied white glove known as Master Hand. Like the beginning of Toy Story 3 when Andy mixes all his toys together into one big game. Tape. Right from the beginning, we see Master Hand grabbing lifeless characters out of a toy chest, moving some stuff into position on his desk to make the environment, and then, with a snap of his fingers, the whole scene springs to life like an Indian in the cupboard in detailed trophies. Look at his trophy description, where Master Hand loves to create its alter ego as impulsive and destructive, consumed with that hollow feeling that comes from destroying your own creation. Master Hand is the spirit of imagination, the hand of a creator. Crazy Hand is the angry, rebellious one that can't be controlled, the impulsive young adult, wanting to create a mess, play with those trophies, have something in those shelves other than a sunflower and a cactus. Fast forward to Super Smash Bros. Brawl and the mysterious holographic butterfly man, Taboo. Brawl featured a single-player campaign entitled The Subspace Emissary. Bowser, Ganondorf, and Wario think they're teaming up with Master Hand to turn all the characters back into trophies forever, so they can never move again. But if Master Hand represents the creator, the spirit of creativity and imagination, then why would he want to stop playing with all the toys he's been having fun with all these years? Well, the truth is, he doesn't. It's revealed at the end of the campaign that Master Hand was just being used as a puppet, controlled by an evil force called Taboo. Then Super Smash Bros. 4, 3DS and Wii U came out, and Master Hand's still in it, and Crazy Hand's still rolling around or whatever. But unfortunately for us, there's a new guy on the block that gives us a whole new level of insight into this theory, and its name is Master Core. Master Core lives inside Master Hand, and after you've damaged the magic glove enough, Master Core breaks free, and it is the most intense fight of the franchise. Master Core takes on many forms, from a giant person, to swords, to a monster, to a giant fortress, to a dark clone of your character, before finally just revealing its true form to be a little ball within a ball with the Smash Bros. Logo on it, the symbol of the franchise. Look at it hiding beneath Battlefield on GameCube. It's almost like it's some sort of ultimate creator, the driving creative force behind the entire franchise. It's almost as if Master Core represents game director Masahiro Sakurai himself.
So, MatPat, if Sakurai is Master Core, you said in your video that this was basically him deciding to, it was him deciding to either give up his game, meaning giving up his Master Hand, which is Master Core, or keeping his game and having your Crazy Hand take over your life, like Taboo in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. So, here's my subplot to this story. If Sakurai is Master Core, the developer of Smash Bros., that means what's happening to keep this story alive made MatPat believe that Sakurai is the kid who brings the game alive, but in order, 1 through 4, also known as Original Melee Brawl to 4. And, by the way, it's the 4th game, so could you name it a little bit something else? More creative, maybe? Well, guess it did come with bad puns, so yeah. Never mind. Smash 4, the Wii U, and Smash 4, the 3DS. So, yeah. Well, what we got here is my theory is just a bit different in 2 ways, which you will discover by watching this video. Let's start with MatPat's theory. He believes Sakurai is a kid growing up, which I also agree with, but in different time gaps. He believes it's until he's a young adult and before he made the Smash Bros. Games. Mine's during it. So, MatPat is MatPat is going until he becomes older teen, but my age line starts with the original Smash Bros., being a flashback when he's a little kid. As you saw, as you're probably seeing on the screen right now, the hand of the little kid who's putting up the stuff and all that. So that's who he is, but he's going back to his memory and thinking about what he was like before he made Smash Bros. So we have that, and my theory supports, that's a flashback. When he's thinking of how to make the Nintendo game that he wanted, and that actually starts during Brawl, in my theory, Smash 4, but where he would announce his first game, which would be, in my theory, Smash 4, but different. So, after he does his flashback, he's doing another flashback, and he's going to his teen years and his older teen years. He has hard plastic figures and trophies, which are more suited for older collectors and older collectors. So now that Sakurai is hired for Nintendo, he's starting to work on his first game, which is Smash 4. So obviously it's not his fourth game, but in my theory, that's where he started. So the difference between our Smash 4 and Sakurai's Smash 4 is that he originally started with the Amiibos characters, trying to make his childhood fit in with the newer generation of children who are glued to their smartphones and stuff. Guilty, I'm guilty. Well, I mean, you're the one watching my video, so yeah. Smartphones and video games have been taking over kids' lives, and so Sakurai basically wants to have kids collect some stuff, and the best way to do that is incorporating it into games. So now kids have the thing to collect and play in the game. So Sakurai used these amiibos for his new game, but they weren't very successful like that one Animal Crossing game. Cue Tradtronic. Thank you, Tradtronic. So, that game might remind you of Mario Party, but it was more of a ripoff, and blah, blah, blah. And Smash Tour is also a Mario Party ripoff thing. So, basically, what Sakurai tried to do is try to do what most people do, try to make a good game off of another successful game, but he ended up having no one wanting to play it. So that's where we come to Brawl. He created a story with depth and plot, and he kept the same concept of his figures, but in the game this time. So, Sakurai has Master Hand, which he symbolizes himself. So Master Hand in the Brawl game has Bowser, Ganondorf, and Wario turn all of his own creatures into nothing but amiibos or trophies. So this is where my theory changes a bit. So these trophies are symbolized as figures on display, as I said before, and Sakurai is deciding if amiibos will be used for display for his games in the future, or will he come to the point of Crazy Hand destroying, or not Crazy Hand, but Master Hand under the support of a character which you will see me talk about a little bit later. So, will he either go with what his creativity has made, or will he just stop it completely? So, in my theory of Smash 4 just being not the beat 'em up and just being the Mario Party rip, if you remember the beginning of what I said in this video, Master Core, I said Master Core was Sakurai, and Sakurai came from Master Hand, and before Master Hand was trying to make creations into nothing but collectibles, but isn't really wanting this. So, Taboo is one of the villains in this game, and basically Taboo means parent, and trying to stop doing stuff that are childish and trying to mold people into more adults. So this is where it comes in. So Taboo is controlling Master Hand, which is Sakurai's creativeness. So Sakurai is getting controlled by the other adults in the world, getting pressured, getting bullied, and it's just really annoying because he wants to do stuff that he wants, but he still can't. So this is what happens here. This is where Taboo comes in. So after Taboo gets pressured into making him go into the more adult era, he creates a new game like Smash 4, includes his old game just in case some people want to play it now, and he added DLC for characters like Metal Gear Solid, as in Snake, Bayonetta, as in Bayonetta, and then Street Fighter, which is Ryu and, well, I believe that's the only one in there. But still, they're getting these titles from older things. And if you don't know, characters are starting to get a little more revealing, such as the Zero Suit Samus, and even Shulk. Shulk doesn't have clothes on in one of his forms. So yeah, so you can see he's trying to push more towards adult games, but he still keeps the amiibos as his one creation that he doesn't want to get rid of. So he's getting pushed from either side. So in this point, I agree with MatPat. He is struggling to either keep supporting the franchise of amiibos and keep making these kid-type games, or he's being forced by Taboo, and so basically he's getting forced by Taboo to do this, and he actually said in one of his interviews he's tightening the noose around his neck. And if you do not know, after you're about to defeat Master Core, he goes through all his different forms, and then he turns into a ball and just lets you take shots at him. And if you don't remember, I said he is Sakurai. Master Core is Sakurai. You're beating Sakurai. You take shots, and what this means is by playing Sakurai's Smash Bros. Games and asking for more demand and asking for more games, more DLC, more adult games, Smash Bros. Is feeding Taboo and the bullying of Sakurai and the need to have fun and play with friends and have some stuff to collect, have a hobby. But with Master Core, you end up not allowing that discovery and childlike nature. You are the true villain in this game and the monster in Smash Bros. Because you won't let Sakurai free. Thank you for watching this video to the way end. I hope you like this theory, and if you see either a flaw or a different path that I didn't see in this story, please tell me in the comment section below. And what I mean by that is, don't just say, this theory is way worse, or here, I found a theory that's much better than yours. You need to give me evidence why it's better than my theory, or it's unproving my theory. So, again, thanks for watching, but just remember, take it away, Matt!
It's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching.